Are you done? Okay. All right.
Today
is shut up, please. Just shut up. Today is a very special day because today is the Sopranos Spectacular. Oh shit! You got who got? You fucking.
This is gonna be.
Good. But first, we have a couple things to get to before we get to the Sopranos Spectacular part of the show. All right, last week Isaac wasn't here because he's selling kettle corn like a carnival barker.
Hey, listen.
And then yesterday, guys, we almost lucked up. The kettle corn stand that he worked at burned down, but he wasn't in it.
Yo, that shit was wild as fuck. Guys.
This nigga could have died.
Yo,
he could have been dead. And you know what's crazy? He chose to go there instead of come and do the show. And that would have crazy. We would have never got to do the Sopranos Spectacular because you would have died. You would have died in a kettle corn fire.
Yeah, I would have been fun. Hey, guy, even if I did survive, I would have been looking like fucking Two-Face, Freddy Krueger.
Native American man dies in corn fire.
New Haven teen dies.
New Haven Native American teen dies in corn fire.
This is sad. That's even
corn.
That's very
corn
bad.
Comes back for revenge on the Native Americans. Corn is coming back. Yo, that would be a dope. Don't steal my idea, guys. That would be a dope ass movie or a cartoon where it's like it's fucking corn that comes alive and it's like coming back to get Native Americans all those years.
And they're just blasting
corn. You did all this stuff with us. You made so many things with us. Now we're gonna make stuff out of you.
Wow. What the fuck? Damn, nigga, what the fuck? Yo.
Got dark. Got real dark. All right. That was. And guess what? When he was at the White People Festival, they were serving kettle corn at. Fucking the Ruck was there.
Yo, okay, so
Darius Rucker from Hootie and the Blowfish.
Guys,
I refer to him as the Ruck.
Okay, so yesterday that the yeah, if you guys didn't know that guy, I didn't even know who that was until
we did that.
Until that very song. That's why I knew. I was like, yo, this nigga was playing, and the only reason why I knew was because I remember Ted.
That's so fucking crazy.
You
don't remember from our episode. You remember from the movie Ted.
Well, that's what came into my mind. I was careful.
That's good. Not the episode that we did with Tone, where we played the song and I introduced you to the song. You know, from the movie Ted.
That was the first
as a fucking teddy bear.
That was the first thing that came to mind.
Next thing to get you on the list before we get into the.
Yeah, we guys were organized today. We got bullet points.
Yeah,
we got topics and shit.
We got topics and shit.
Yeah, we got organized today for
I
no.
gotta smoke some weed. We're being too organized. I need chaos.
So yeah,
I need chaos. All right. So basically, this is what happened, right? So Dalloway, who was guest host on last week, he asked me. He was like, "Yo, the intro to the podcast." He was like, "You made that shit?" Because we do music, or like I used to do music. He was like, "Yo, you made that shit?" I was like, "Nah." He was like, "I thought that was you on that shit." And like I was like, "No." I was like, "Nigga, that's the song they play every morning in North Korea to wake people up." The intro song to our show, they play that shit every morning at 6 a.m. in North Korea to wake up the masses and let them know, get your monkey ass to work. I don't give a fuck if you work at midnight, bitch. Get up now. Do something for the Great Republic, for the DPRK. Your fearless leader is over here with gout, and what are you doing? You know that nigga got gout? He fat.
Yeah, he's fat.
Fucking fat.
Everybody else is
and
starving,
supposedly he really loves cheese. He loves eating cheese.
He looks like he fucking eats.
He looks like he eats cheese.
Oh god, he looks like he eats that fucking shit. Like he eats the.
He's eating too much kimchi.
He eats what's that shit? Charcuterie and shit with a toothpick fork. He looks like one of them niggas who eats that shit. These niggas are charcuterie. Charcuterie. You ever like fucking You ever like go to the grocery store and it's like
something that Isaac knows about that I don't.
Okay, so
I've heard that word, but I've never ever. It sounds so weird. It sounds so Dr. Seuss.
Charcuterie?
I never. A charcuterie is up on.
Okay, so to anybody who doesn't know, charcuterie is just like you ever go in the grocery store and you like yeah. So you're in the grocery store and you walk past like the deli section. It's most like where I see it, and it's like those big fucking boards or plastic containers with like. Pepperoni, ham, and shit, sliced meat with the cheese and crackers and shit. Yeah,
I thought it was just called like a meat tray.
Yeah, basically, yeah, pretty
No,
much. But
don't agree with that.
but it's charcuterie.
I thought it was called a meat selection.
Yeah,
Meat and cheese selection plate.
yeah. If you ever like at like an
shop.
event and they're serving little fucking appetizer shit with the fucking tooth, with the little tooth
I didn't know
picks and shit.
I didn't know that. But yeah, the song that starts. The song that starts. Wait, you have to wait. The song.
Wow.
Here. The song that starts our show. They play that every morning in North Korea.
I just found out about it about a couple minutes ago.
Morning in North Korea at 6 a.m. They play that song to wake everybody up.
That's fucking crazy.
But don't get me wrong though, that shit kind of ill though. That shit kind of sound like some it sounds like some industrial, atmospheric, like 90s.
Sounds like aliens are coming.
Yeah, or something.
I thought you got that shit from like a cartoon or anime from like when you was a kid. That's what I thought. I was like, oh, it's just a typical Stu shit.
Speaking of cartoon and anime, there's a cartoon. We might do that next week called Hedgehog and Squirrel or something. And it's a North Korean cartoon, and it's just full of North Korea propaganda. And it has like them like beating the shit out of like the Americans are wolves. All the other countries
Guys,
other countries are represented by other animals, and like the hedgehog and the squirrel, they're like shooting and killing, and like the duck character, suicide crashes his plane to save the rest of them. And this is a cartoon for kids, and
so he pulls a kamikaze in order to save his comrades.
Yes, and this is a children's cartoon in North Korea.
So
and they have torture, like literally they have like the guy catching and like torturing,
Oh god, I thought Japan was worse because he showed me an anime. It was like a wrestling anime where like the guy like dies and like he breaks his neck and shit. And I'm like, he was like, yo, this shit's for kids in Japan.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
like,
in Japan.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
Listen, Dragon Ball Z. We just talk about whatever. Dragon Ball Z in Japan, it says hell. Like the bad guys go to hell. Here in America, they had to call it heck. And like in Dragon Ball Z, they had guns. They had all kinds of shit. They had blood. They had blood all the time in Dragon Ball Z forever. Because over there in Japan, they don't look at that as being a big thing to show kids, violence. I mean, you're not showing them like getting ripped apart, and they're just fighting. And when people fight, they bleed. Okay, big deal.
True that.
You know what I mean? But that's what I'm saying. That's what they're doing. But
word.
Cool. Yeah. So
Word
yeah, man. But yeah, that's the song they play every morning. So everyone's just like, oh, guess time to get up and go do my work.
That's I couldn't take it.
I'll go. Time to go do my job that it was given to me. They tell me what my job is. I take a test. It's so much easier to not have freedom. I like it much better than having freedom. I tried freedom once. Didn't like it.
Guys.
That nigga Jackie Chan is like going crazy for the Chinese Communist Party now. Like saying like freedom is bad. Like maybe too much freedom.
Come on, Jackie, don't do that, bro. Come on, bro. Jackie, come on.
What, bro?
Jackie.
What?
I fucks with Jackie. I love his movies.
Yo, his son got arrested for having
Jackie Chan.
His son got arrested for having mad weed. And in China, that's like a murder. So I think that might be part of the reason why he's going. But then again, he wants to join the Communist Party, the Chinese Communist Party, but they won't let him. Because one of the fucking things that disbars you or fucking bans you from being part of the Chinese is if you've been unfaithful in your marriage. And Jackie Chan got caught cheating on his wife, big time, back when he was in Hong Kong giving a dong. All right. So yeah, guys, that song is from North Korea, and that song gets played every morning.
I just looked it up on my phone.
To wake people up.
I thought he was kind of like fucking around. That shit is real.
No, yeah, they play that song.
I just looked it up.
That
just type
moody,
in North Korean alarm clock. North Korean alarm clock. That moody ass, synthy ass shit. They play that every morning. That shit wavy though. I mean, if you gotta wake me up in my dystopian, that is very dystopian ass music.
It's like you might as well hit me with that. That's kind of cool. Shit sound cool. You know what I mean? You could hit me with some like. I'm like, kill me.
Yeah.
I'd be like, after the third day, I'd be like, kill me. Kill me.
Take me out.
Yeah, kill me.
Take on me.
Yo, stop. Damn, yo, whenever this nigga grows his hair out, it gets whiter. This nigga hair is long and he's just like, take me out. Relax. Yo, what song would they have to play every morning to like really break you?
I don't know.
Every morning, like you'd have to.
Honestly,
yo, all right, these are the songs. Macarena, Who Let the Dogs Out. Can you imagine that every morning?
Oh, that would be hell. That would be hell.
Kill me. Yo, that's what they did back in Waco. You ever heard of Waco, Texas?
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Yeah, they basically played. There's a Cher song. It's what's do you believe in life after love? They just play that shit over and over and over, and eventually people just gave up. It's like, all right, fuck it, I give up. Do you believe in life after? It's like, oh shit. So yeah,
I just think of what's that shit? Clockwork Orange when this nigga would listen to Beethoven.
All right, this is gonna be a good one because I asked this nigga, I'm like, because all right, anyone who knows about a Clockwork Orange, they have their own language, right? They're like these weird young, I don't know, fucking post-punk
Gang. It's a gang.
Yeah, they're a gang.
They're a
They're
gang.
like, I'm talking about their aesthetic, like their style. Like, they're like
all white, black boots,
they're like
and a ball
mod,
hat.
They're like mod
Bowling hat.
post-punk, kind of weird, whatever.
They wear
But
their
have
tights on the outside.
But they have their own little language, like, you know what I'm saying? They call milk Maloko, and they call
milk
they
with
call
vodka,
girls
right?
Javatskas, and
Javatskas.
they call fucking the old
Me and
in
my
out,
druids.
in out. Yeah, and they call their homies they droogies. Me and my droogies, right? Me and my droogs. Me and my droogs,
Oh.
right? All right, so I'm asking this nigga, I'm like, yo, you watched the movie, right? He's like, yeah. I was like, you gotta read the book. The book is actually better. He was like, and, he was not receptive to that. He's not much of a reader. And then I'm like, did you look up what the words meant in the movie to like know like what all the? He's like, no. So you're watching a movie where you don't even know what the fuck they're talking about at the time, and you're just watching because it's culturally popular, culturally relevant, pop culture vulture. That's what Isaac is. He's a pop culture vulture. I've seen the pictures of the guy with his eyes open and people with the makeup and so I'm gonna watch it now. It really was an experience. I think that was also directed by Stanley Kubrick. I think.
What?
Clockwork Orange.
Yeah.
I think yeah. Good old Stanley Kubrick. All right. Well, I really don't know how to even. Like, I really don't know how. All right, this is the first thing to say. Isaac bought Italian food for us to eat. All right? This is a very important event. All right? So we ate some fucking, what's over there? Some fucking ziti, linguine, whatever over there. We
Some
had
fucking salad on the side.
there.
Just for the little
some
health.
gabagool, some gabagool, He really did buy Italian food for us. And me, in honor of Sopranos Spectacular, I wore my track pants and my track jacket because that's what mobsters wear when they're off the clock.
Suits.
Not off the clock, but when they're just
Other
like
than the
hanging
Middle
out,
Eastern motherfuckers,
when they're just hanging out, they just
Italian
always in
motherfuckers
tracksuits.
love the tracksuits, bro.
Tracksuits, and I like it too.
Yo.
It's a good fat guy look. I'm a fat ugly guy, so tracksuits are a good look for a fat.
Yo, they was doing it before. Yo, they was doing it before now. Shit.
All right, shut up. But yeah, tracksuits are a good look. That doesn't work.
Well,
It's for me to tell you to shut up. You go. You shut up. Nah, that doesn't work. But yeah, you got to tell you I wore my tracksuit and everything's like that. And then I got some sound effects over here. I got some special sound effects for this.
I'm really excited for this.
All right, so me, me. I like a woman with a big ass. I like a woman with a big ass. Not a big ass. Not a big ass. Not a big ass. A big ass. A-S-C. Big ass. All right. Yeah. Me personally, I'm gonna take two.
Take two.
Me personally, I like a woman with a big ass. Not a big ass, but a big ass. Big ass.
I like a woman you can grab onto something.
Fuck if you're.
I like a woman you can grab onto something.
The DVD. This is the advanced bootleg. Trans whatevers.
Jesus Christ. Where's the one that I'm waiting for?
No, those are. And then the PS did was a stomp, or however you say that.
He's a fag.
The Almighty, the great of all time.
All right, yeah. So
The
basically,
main sound effect I wanted to hear.
yeah, we wanted to hear that. But yeah, so we're gonna the Sopranos. What we're gonna do?
Sopranos
is
Spectacular.
for people who have never watched The Sopranos,
Go watch the show.
just go watch Sopranos.
It's a
Like,
really
I don't know
good.
what the fuck
It's a
you're doing.
good fucking show.
I don't know what you're doing.
I felt the same way. I've like not like trying to get into it, but
It was
then fell
overwhelming
off
for
of it.
Isaac.
Yeah, it was because I was
It
like,
still
"Oh."
is.
But it's
He's
still
just sitting there talking about
I gotta rewatch it now.
Too many
'cause-
characters. There's too many storylines.
No, but this is the thing. It's like okay, it's almost like Goodfellas. Like every time you watch it, you always like you notice shit, or whatever. Always, you know what I mean?
6 seasons of show is not a 2-hour movie.
Well-
of course you're gonna notice a little.
Well,
things.
you've watched the show multiple times.
I've watched all 6 seasons like at least 20 times over.
Exactly.
I could probably say this shit
Exactly.
word for word. If you play it, I could like talk about this shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, basically it's about a mob boss who is in therapy. And that's a problem. Because in the mafia, well, just in like in street shit, period. It's like, I mean, don't get me wrong, now, of course, it's probably not the same stigma or whatever. And like sometimes niggas gotta go to therapy for court. You know what I mean? Like you got court appointed therapy. But fucking therapy for him was like, they're like, yo, you going to spilling your guts to this fucking therapist. You're probably telling her about murders and all this shit. Like you probably crying and saying you feel guilty, even though that's not what he was doing. He was dealing more with childhood trauma. Shit that came from his father, his mother, shit like that.
It's 'cause
Especially his
family
mother. His
matters.
mother was a fucking crazy, evil bitch.
His mom.
Evil.
Real quick, who was more? Which character did you hate the worst?
Janice. His sister?
Damn,
Janice.
her?
I hated
Janice.
Janice.
Janice was more.
The
She was funny to me.
most. Yeah, of course she was hilarious, but it was just she was hilarious in her like
I got upset. It just as
her
mother being on the screen.
manipulativeness, her shittiness. The worst things people say about women, Janice is that. Honestly. And she's a black widow. Every guy she dated in the show ended up dead. Richie Aprile, dead. Because he punched her.
Yeah.
He told her something. He punched her. She went and got the Glock 9 and shot this nigga, right? Boom.
I don't want your fucking games right now. Right? I'm not in the fucking mood. Can I just? He was at the dinner.
Fuck out of here. I'm in no mood for your
That's him dying.
Yeah, and then Janice hit him with a second one, center mass, right to the chest. So she kills him. She calls Tony.
Spoiler alert, guys. Fuck.
Man, who gives a fuck? Who cares? If you ever watched Sopranos by now, motherfucker,
I just realized I was like, wait, we're spoiling this shit.
I
Telling
don't
everyone.
give a fuck. Who cares? And then this is the spectacular. It's not so spectacular if I can't talk about it. All right, so
True.
Janice kills him. Calls Tony. Tony, whatever. And then it was a really funny part where she's like, "What did you do with him?" He was like, "I buried him on a hill, by a bush, in a rose, in a little tree." She was like, "Really?" He was like, "No, Janice, what do you care? We did with him." And really, they just cut him up at the butcher shop that they co-own. You know what I mean? Satriali's. Satriali's pork.
Anything from Satriali's for 2 or 3 months.
Pork store. Calling a pork store is insane. It's like pork. Really, that's all you got here? Pork store. But anyway, they cut him up at Satriali's. But then she dated anybody who was mobbed up died. Then she dated Ralphie. Ralphie ended up dead.
Oh yeah.
Tony,
Yeah.
him and Tony had a dispute. I won't ruin that. Because Ralphie is a character that needs to be seen, to be believed, and needs to be fully whatever. Because he is like, he is a quintessential piece of shit. Like,
if we was to go into the detail of the amount of
he walked into the strip, he was dating a
that's
stripper.
happened.
This is the kind of guy we're talking about. He dated. I mean, this was a great, funny moment, but still.
That character.
Well, I'm gonna tell you the funny thing he said, and then the fucked up thing he did. He walks in. He's dating this stripper, and then she said, "Hey, baby," and she went to go kiss him. He was like, "Hey, how many cocks you sucked today?" In front of everyone. And then later, she tells him that she tells him that she's pregnant, and he's like, "I don't want to have a kid who's like half whore and all that whatever." And then she slaps him, and he's a maid. He's like, "You touch me, bitch, I'm made," and he beat her to death.
And then he told a friend of his, and was in his defense, and this is his quote: "She was a hooah, and that baby was not mine that she was carrying.
She was a hooah.
She was a hooah,
And I'm a made man, and she hit me. Because that's the thing
That's
about
fucking-
if you're a made man,
You can't be touched.
you can't be touched.
You're invincible.
No one is supposed to touch you.
Yeah.
No one is supposed to touch you. If a motherfucker brush you on the street, they better apologize. They're not supposed. No one's supposed to put their hands on you. They have to get permission to touch you. And I mean, it was. But that's what I'm saying. Everybody else was kind of like, oh yeah, that's sad. Young 21-year-old girl dead because of But he's a made guy. And Tony was not having it. He was like, this nigga's a piece of shit. And he was. Ralphie was a real piece of shit. He was real. He was also a real like manipulative.
And just to get you guys, because there's some Gentiles listening. There's a incident that Ralphie does involving an animal. To all the animal lovers, so just brace yourselves because that shit is wild.
To all the Gentiles?
The animal lovers. I've been listening to too much Joey Diaz.
Why did you say Gentiles?
No, because that's what Joey Diaz be saying. I'm just fucking around.
Why are you? What is your infatuation with Joey fucking Coco Diaz?
Because he's hilarious. He's funny. He's a funny guy.
Do you even know what a Gentile is?
Well, that's what he says.
Do you know what a Gentile is?
No, fuck, goddamn it.
Do you know what it is? No.
Gentiles. Sound.
It just means non-Jewish. Seriously. The Gentiles. That's what they say. Like, they'll say, oh, you're gonna, she's marrying a Gentile. A non-Jew. This nigga's just saying shit. He said for all the Gentiles out there, and I'm like, wow, Isaac's about to lay some shit down. And then no. Charcuterie or whatever that's it. It's never ever.
That was knowledge. That was knowledge.
It's never ever gonna happen again. And then it was something that I knew about. I thought it was like something I never like.
I was showing off, right? I take responsibility.
Joey Coco Diaz. Yo, Joey Diaz. If you ever hear this, call this kid or email him or something. Because he's in love with you.
Whoa.
Pretty much.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's what it seems like to me.
Okay, don't be weird about it.
You don't be weird about it, motherfucker. What the fuck is you talking about, nigga?
Pokemon cards.
My bros right now is making bank off selling
Pokemon cards.
Niggas is on eBay going crazy with the
Pokemon cards.
Charizard,
Pokemon cards.
Pokemon,
Pokemon cards.
Pikachu,
Pokemon cards.
Snorlax.
Pokemon cards.
Isaac, you're not gonna add one? Oh, damn. He was just about to say the word Pokemon. All right. Then another. All right. So basically, I think what we're gonna have to do is we're just gonna have to go to an episode and watch one and just kind of give you guys a feel for I don't know if we should go to an earlier. We should probably go to an earlier episode. All right, Tony's in therapy. That's bad. People are mad. Eventually, it's okay. He has a nephew named Christopher. He's a hot shot. Imagine the kid on the block who's selling crack at 13, shooting niggas by 15. That's Christopher. He's up and comer, quick. You know what I mean? High to rise. He was made young. Whatever. Boom. Right. Paulie is the old fucking curmudgeon, selfish, annoying asshole. Bobby is just the nice guy. You know what I'm saying? For the most part. Janice, his sister, is a manipulative, greedy fucking bitch. And, his mother is also fucking very mean and manipulative. His wife is she's whatever. She's in the situation she's in and she acts accordingly. I don't really put too much on his wife's name is Carmela. I don't really put too much against. I don't got too much animosity towards the character of Carmela because she's basically just dealing with what she is in front of her in the way that is whatever. You know what I mean? She really only did like one or two things where I was like, ugh, you a bitch. But other than that, you know what I mean? She's a cool character. Then it's Uncle June. Uncle Junior Corrado. He's a funny fucking guy.
You may run New Jersey, but you ain't gonna run your uncle.
You may run North New Jersey. You may run North Jersey, but you don't run your Uncle Junior. But yeah, I'm gonna just play an episode. So we're gonna. I think I'm gonna go.
The water, where the doing the fish plays.
Should I go season 2?
Fuck that. Play the one where they talked about eating her out. That shit was fucking wild.
Oh, you talking about where they kill Big Pussy?
No, remember when they when his Gomar and the lady at the salon was gossiping and shit, and he got upset.
Oh, and they found out that Uncle June eat pussy.
Right down the water, where the doing the fish play. That shit was fucking stupid.
Boca. It's the episode called Boca. Yeah, Uncle June is. Italians are like Jamaicans. You're not supposed to lick. You're not supposed to lick your pum pum, boy. You're not supposed to, because if you suck that, you suck anything. You put that in your mouth. Who knows what you put in your mouth next? Ah, that iconic sound.
Woke up this morning,
got myself a gun. Be the chosen one.
Pokemon cards.
Ay, ay, ay.
Trans whatevers.
I like a woman you can grab onto something.
So now they can't copyright strike us. I changed the intro.
gotcha, bitch. This shit and Narcos is like the only shows where I have to listen to the whole theme song. I have to.
Theme songs are good.
Yeah.
What's that's a good one too, Westworld. But supposedly David Chase, the guy who made the show, he wanted to do a different rock and roll song every week, and HBO was like, "Bitch, no, you need iconic." You know what I mean? And that was the right choice.
Well, got this moment. That shit, yo, and it's like, yo, you just see like him traveling throughout his day. It's just him doing his day,
Going from the
doing
hood,
his runs,
going to the hood to the mansion.
Yes.
Pokemon cards. Pokemon cards.
All right, so this is the episode Boca. And Uncle June, Tony's Uncle Junior, he's his father's brother. So Junior was gonna be the next boss of the family, but basically he's like the satellite boss, meaning they tell him he's in charge, but really he's not. Tony's running shit behind the closed doors. So him, Uncle June, Tony's father's brother, he spends a lot of time chilling with his brother's widow, which is Tony's mom. And they're at the grave. I mean, they're at the grave. They're at the fucking cemetery visiting Tony's father's grave. Tony's father was what's his name? Fucking Johnny Boy Soprano.
Johnny Boy Soprano.
Johnny Boy.
So now they're at a grave.
Look at this.
Uncle June and Tony Soprano's mother looking at the grave.
Nobody gets down here.
Anthony, those dogs are wild dogs. Cemetery dogs. They'll take your hand off. Come over here. Say a Hail Mary for your grandfather.
Lay off, he's a kid.
So he should neglect his eldest, just like his father.
Well,
Tony's mother is very much also stereotypical Italian.
she's old school.
Listen, no. Let me finish.
Okay.
And then you can say whatever dumb thing you're going to say. All right. Tony's mother is the stereotypical, heightened. And David Chase, the creator, said he based this character off his own mom. So I feel for the guy. He seems very, like, dejected, like a very, like, weird, like a strange kind of guy. And I see why that was his mom. Anyway, she's very heightened, stereotypical Italian and Jewish worrying mother. You put your eye out. Don't go down there. Don't touch that. You know their son died. Like, everybody's just sitting around having a good time. It's like, oh, I saw Jenny yesterday. Oh, how's Jenny doing? You know their son died of leukemia, don't you know? And they didn't, and the funeral was very small. And not very many people came, I was told. It's like shit like that.
Damn.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Just gossiping, just catty.
But also just like, she's saying things and it's like, she's kind of like, she's old, so people are like, oh, she's senile.
You feel for her, yeah.
She's senile, but she's not. She does it on purpose. She's a button pusher and a manipulator. And that's where Janice gets from. But Janice is more victim manipulator. She's that kind of woman manipulator where, like, she always plays the victim. She's always in trouble. And everybody and nobody and I can never and no one ever. That kind. His mother is much more like, you're never going to amount to anything. You think you're good? You're bad.
You're bad.
Yo, when one of the most oh my God. And this is why you should never listen to women. In the show, seriously, you shouldn't. Especially when it comes to like, when you want to like take a gamble or like really like try to like do something financially or business wise, or you know, you want to go out on your own and like not have a boss, that kind of shit. Don't look to women for support. Women love stable when it comes to you. They want you to be stable. They want to be chaotic and do whatever the fuck they want, but you need to be stable. But anyway, that's beyond the point. But don't listen to women. But yeah, in the show, his father, Tony Soprano's father, John Boy Soprano, he goes to Olivia, Tony Soprano's mother, when they're young. This is back in the 60s. And he says, hey, you know what, my friend, he just moved out to Reno. He's making a lot of money, you know, casinos. And, oh, what do you think you're going to be, Frank Sinatra? Think you're going to have a... And like just bashed this nigga and told him it was a terrible idea and you'll never be great. And you're always just going to be a New Jersey gangster bum fuck.
Wow.
And that guy, and then later in the show, Tony said to his mother, she was like, you did that. She's like, and that guy, he went on to be a fucking millionaire. Our family could have did better than, we could have been out of this shit, out of all this organized crime nonsense. That guy went on to be a millionaire. But you told him no. And she goes, I never told, when did your father ever do what I told him? He never listened to me. And it's like, oh, I was there. That's what he said. He was like, I was there. I remember. Never listen to women. Never. Never. If you have a dream, right? I mean, unless it's like ridiculous. Yeah, but even if it's ridiculous, fuck it, still go for it. Seriously. Because they're crazier stories. You know what I'm saying? If you're a 55-year-old guy, you're like, I think I might finally try my hand at acting. Don't tell your wife. Just do it behind her back. Because she's going to tell you, don't do that. You're stupid. And you're dumb. And it's not going to work. She's going to try to say it in a masked way. But she's not going to support you, bro. You know, that's how they go. That's how women do.
That's interesting. All right.
These fucking bitches. The bitch was taking too long and forgot to bring the backwoods home. Ooh-wee. Make sure you go listen to fucking. Make sure you go listen to Sauce Walker. Nigga, he'll tell you about these bitches. Bitch was taking too long and forgot to bring the backwoods home. Ay, ay, ay.
Yeah.
All right, so they're at the cemetery.
My son, a mental patient.
Wow.
My son is going to therapy because she's a fucking vindictive, evil bitch. And she says, my son, the mental patient. It's like,
Yo.
this woman is mean.
It's fucking...
Me and Tony used to ride the waves. I taught him how to ride a surf.
My son was brought up right. He needs a psychiatrist for what? To talk about his sex life?
She's fucking, she's...
Those dogs could start
I got, the way you hate Janice is the way I hate her.
Those dogs are foaming at the mouth. They probably got rabies. And if they bite you, they'll have to give you 18 shots in your stomach and 3 in your buttocks. She's one of those, like, shut up. She's
nagging.
Yes, she's
very
like,
naggy.
She
Always
is like,
complaining.
She is such,
very miserable.
I know you've never seen this movie, but there's a movie out. I said a movie out. There's a movie out there. It's called Throw Mama from the Train.
What the fuck?
Yes,
what?
it's called Throw Mama from the Train.
Throw Mama from the Train.
And that is the kind of vibe from this lady. It's like, I would kill her. If she was my mother, I would probably kill her. That's why Carmela, remember when Carmela tried to let them, Carmela was going to say that she could come live with them. And then Tony was like, fuck no. Are you fucking crazy? I will kill her. I'll kill her. I'll smoke her like one of my ops. I will kill her like she's part of the fucking Lucchese family or whatever.
Lucchese family.
The Lucchese family. There used to be the Lucchese crime family. It'd be funny if they were the Lucchese crime family. And you go in the room and you see who the boss is, and it's like all dark and like shadowy. And then the chair spins around, and it's Chuck E. Cheese.
How come he's not supposed to breathe in the cemetery?
Hey, I'm Charles E. Cheese.
Say why?
Because you'll make the dead people jealous.
Wow. He was, okay, throughout season 2, he was going through very morbid, very philosophical ass shit.
Yeah, his son was very like,
Anthony Jr. Soprano.
Yeah,
Anthony Soprano Jr.
His son, Anthony Jr. He's just dumb son. Like he's TV dumb son. Like most TV shows, like the son is the dumb one. He's dumb son.
Yeah,
the daughter is very smart, very.
She's hardworking.
Yeah,
straight A's.
All that shit. You know what I mean, he's dumb son. This is another storyline where his daughter Meadow Soprano, she's playing soccer, and they find out the soccer coach fucked one of the girls on the soccer team.
Yo, that shit was fucking crazy. Good.
My only son's a couch potato.
My son's a couch potato.
This nigga Sil is at a girls' soccer game in a fucking white beater with his fucking gold, with his gold cross with Jesus on it going, hey, ref, that's a bad call.
It's a bad call.
You're gonna throw a red card?
This nigga's fighting, he's trying to fight.
Hey, you're gonna give my daughter a yellow card? You're gonna give my daughter a yellow card?
She eats in our house 3 nights a week. I know she's got the energy.
Yo, this nigga Sil is a fucking. Yo, this nigga Sil is a loose cannon just like Christopher.
Falcons heads up. Red 42.
42. Push.
Listen, look. He specifically talks to the girls he's fucking. He said, hey, Ashley, come on. Do it like I showed you in the bedroom, nigga. How could you do some shit like that? Like, honestly, I just can't understand it. Like, it's like you're breaking a trust. Like, the people trusted you to keep them safe and to just teach them soccer, and you fucked the child. The kid is coming to you as a advisor, a coach, you know what I mean, like a figure to look up to. You know what I mean, and you fucking do. You know what I mean? You do that. It's like, damn, bro. And then the second level, it's just wrong. It's not right. Even if the shit was legal, even if like we lived in 1800 and you could fuck a 14-year-old girl, you're telling me you would? It's like, it's not right.
It isn't.
It's just not right. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with people? I don't get it. I don't get it.
That's a very.
I mean, obviously I would never get it, but I'm just saying, it's very odd to me.
It
now
is.
they're at the strip club. The name of the strip club they own is called the
Bada
Bada
Bing.
Bing.
They call it the Bing.
It's called the Bada Bing, boom, bow. But it's called the Bada Bing.
Yeah, but when they're just like,
when they're just chit chatting around,
they call it the Bing.
They call it the Bing. It's hey, meet me at the Bing.
Yo, you coming to the Bing tonight?
Hey, you coming to the Bing tonight?
Yeah, 8 on 10 o'clock.
Is Tony over there? Oh, Tony's over there. Oh, he's in the back? Oh, is he gonna talk to me? No, okay.
Okay. Have a drink.
Hey, look at these fake tits and pancake asses. I love this place. Hey, all these girls, they got big fake tits.
Toughest thing about this game is at the end of the day, you trust them to get in the customers into the doors. Everyone fucking said that shit to that motherfucker.
Yo, you butchered that.
I did.
Try again. Take 2. Action.
The toughest thing about this hustle is that at the end of the day, you rely on them to get customers through the door.
Oh, he's talking about the girls.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, strip clubs are the
Words of Sil.
strip clubs are for like the loneliest of the lonely guys. Honestly, because like most dudes, you're gonna start out at strip clubs. Like when you're like 18, 19, 20, whatever time you first go to a strip club, you're gonna start with strip clubs. And if you keep going down that path of paying women for, you're gonna be like, okay, this is corny. I don't want attention from a bitch. I want to fuck her. I want gratification. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You're gonna go to prostitutes, escorts, whatever the fuck. Any guy who stays within that realm of just strippers, he's weird. He's lonely. He wants when she's sitting on his lap talking to him, that's his favorite part. His best part of his day. So how was your day, Candy? Really? 5 dances? You must be tired. Why don't you come over and kick your feet up at my house? Oh, yeah. I mean, I can really it's a trailer. I can bring it anywhere I want.
Oh, my God.
I like a woman you can grab onto something.
We're getting into a groove now.
Division 1A. That's booty stain. Besides,
Artie Bucco. Fucking Artie.
This is the person we definitely had to get to. Artie Bucco is Tony's childhood friend, who's
Probably
now
one of his only real friends.
One of his only real friends.
Yeah.
A person who doesn't work for him, who
Doesn't own money,
who doesn't have
isn't
to laugh
scared
at
of
his
him.
jokes.
Exactly. This is homie. That's his boy.
It's his childhood friend.
You know what I'm saying?
He grew up with Artie. But Artie is like the human embodiment of a midlife crisis.
Yo, this thing is always going through some shit.
He's
Something
balding,
always happening.
He's balding, and he's the worst kind of balding where it's like that like circle around your head.
This nigga looks like the fucking Road Warrior nigga. That's what he looks like. He got the Road Warrior shit. Look at this shit.
Yeah, you're gonna definitely bring it to wrestling. I know I know your mind works.
Shut the
I'm trying to think of a guy. All right, have you guys ever seen David Cross, like hair like that? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so he has that kind of hair, and he goes and like gets an earring. What are you doing, Artie?
He got an earring? I
Yes,
don't
you don't remember that?
I don't remember.
He went and got an earring. Then he tried to fuck Adriana Christopher's girlfriend, who was the hostess. He was trying to fuck her, telling her he loved her and all this shit, goofy shit. Tony told him, "Hey,
Chill the fuck out.
He'll kill you," and he's made, so I can't even tell him no. You know what I'm saying? Then he wanted to fuck his other hostess, and then Benny, the other gangster nigga, Chris's friend, was fucking her. And then they turned out that they were fucking stealing his credit card, like taking the credit cards from his customers and using that shit to make phony credit. You know what I mean?
Phony ass charges.
Yeah, doing fraud and shit out his shit. And that was the first time that he really stood up for himself. You know what I mean? That was a good moment for Artie. But every other part of the show, he is just the saddest. Like, yo, he
like you feel bad for him. Like,
yes,
it's
one time
like,
he came to the
damn.
Bing and he said it to Tony. He was like, man, if I could just fuck this girl. And then Tony was like, dude, you're my best friend since kids. I'm here every day. These women are nothing to me. They're like, you want to fuck one of them? You can. You know what I'm saying? He's like, nah, that's for guys like you. He's a guy like me. We just get a lap dance in our pants. I'm like, what?
Yo.
Artie, are you okay?
Well, he's
His
sacred.
wife-
He's sacred.
His wife is
He's
very
sacred.
harsh
That's-
too.
that's okay.
His wife is
That's-
another one. Tony was telling him, let's make a sauce, our own sauce called Satriel's. You know, Satriel's, and his wife was like, "You're not going in business with a mobster and all this other bullshit." Once again, crushing his dreams. He wanted to be more. Artie wanted to be more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He didn't want to be the place where old people come to fucking eat shitty fucking Italian food at fucking 5 o'clock in the afternoon before they go to bed, before they fart and go to bed. He didn't want that. He wanted to be sleek, and his wife wouldn't let him. And she would say things to him like, be comfortable in thine own skin, Arthur. She would call him Arthur. And I'm like, I want to slap you. His wife was, but she's another example of that. Like, Artie then Tony was just gonna give him free cruise tickets.
Oh yeah.
To get him out of town because they was gonna do something at his restaurant. And his wife is like, really, Arthur? They're just gonna give us free. He's like, yeah, we're friends. Okay, this is one of the perks. I'm friends with a mob boss.
I'm his actual friend.
You won't let me partake in any other thing.
I'm his actual friend.
As a friend.
Yeah, he likes me. I like him back.
Yeah, and
we cool.
Yes, these tickets are probably stolen, but who cares?
I don't know.
Let's just see if we.
I don't know what I would do.
Hey, honey, let's just see if we get on the ship. Let's see if we get on. Fuck it. Like, yo, I hate women like that. Always just
the buzzkill.
Man, yeah,
buzzkill. The buzzkill.
It's like, bro,
what's that shit that Kevin Hart goes? He goes, yo, y'all shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up. You cannot let her know that you're having fun.
Oh yeah, I mean that's an old joke. I mean that harkens back to one of the great series of all time, Married with Children. Al Bundy.
Al Bundy.
And like, yo,
I know him as Jay.
Friends,
I only know him as Jay.
No, shut the fuck up. Don't talk about Modern Family on this show ever. So anyway, he's Al Bundy. So anyway, he was in the garage with his, like, it's like the Woman Haters Club, whatever the fuck is
what?
Yeah, he had like a group called like
the Woman
Haters. They were basically supposed to be like an adult version of like the Little Rascals, like, you know what I mean, the man boy, whatever. Anyway, so they're in there, and then like they were like whatever, and then he's like, shh, there's a pig. He's like, why we gotta be quiet? He's like, cause you'll hear us in there having fun. And they're like, yes, bro. They will come and ruin. What are you guys here to do? Oh god.
You're like fire-breathing parrots.
They brought the soccer coach to the strip club. All right. So that's that. The soccer coach didn't take. He was gonna. Oh, then there's this dirty cop. He's an alcoholic, degenerate gambler. He owes Tony money, and he like gives Tony information. And this is him.
And
he's at the strip
also
club
fucks prostitutes too.
Yeah, he loves. He's one of those guys who loves.
He's lovely.
The prostitute that he sees, sometimes he just goes there to talk. It's like ugh.
Therapeutic.
Look, I'm still trying to find out if you've been there, all right? But these people, they are keeping these.
What's his name again?
Very, very
I forget. I never remember cops' names in shows or movies.
I wouldn't even rest my case. As it is, I'm up the street and right on the side. What I need now is to see a liquor license, sir, if you don't mind. So anybody wonders.
Let me see the liquor license.
Go for the lie detector test.
That's the cover.
Yeah.
Liquor license. Don't touch the girls.
Don't touch the girls. His wife called the strip club.
Arthur, what are you doing? You gonna stay in that bar all day?
What? I'm shooting a little. Yeah, I'll rack 'em up for you.
His
Wife called
the strip club. Arthur, are you gonna stay in that bar all night? I'm over here painting stuff for no reason. That's another thing women do. They'll just be like, oh, we should move this. It's like, why? Why we gotta move this couch for? What the fuck did it do to you? Shock. Yo, yeah, but Artie's wife is like, oh, she's the ultimate, like, oh, ugh, yuck. I would divorce her so fast.
Yeah, I thought we were supposed to be painting the trim on the patio. I put the primer and I've been scraping.
You have.
Arthur, I could really use your help.
All right, sure. I'll be right.
And why does she want him to come home and help? Because he's at Bada Bing doing what?
He's just chilling.
But what is he doing? He's having what?
Fun. Having fun. Damn. I hate, like, I don't want to believe it, but it's like, fuck, man. The evidence is too convincing. It's fucking around. I know, Artie.
It's quite the lifestyle you got here, though. See you later.
Quite the lifestyle you got here. Me personally, I just like fucking 6-year-old girls who play on my soccer team.
That's fucking, real shit. That's fucking wild as fuck. That shit led up to it.
Hey, he's meeting with the lawyers. This is Uncle June. He's meeting with the lawyer.
The book is off for the 14th.
Melvoin.
I want to minimize your position, Corrado.
His lawyer is a young Jewish fellow named Melvoin.
Melvoin.
I remember everybody's name on the show. It's I love the names on the show. Paulie Walnuts. His real name, Paulie Gaultieri.
Paulie Gaultieri. Yeah.
Melvoin.
Convictions. That places you in jeopardy of sentence under the habitual offender statute.
Paying you $4 an hour to hear shit that's already eaten my insides.
And I wonder if that's 400 or 4,000. It can't be 4,000. It has to be 400. Usually high-end lawyers are like $400,000 an hour, $500 an hour. When I had my lawyer and my thing with my lawyer, she was like $300 an hour. I just try to keep things quick, brief. Let's keep it brief. Let's keep brief.
Oh, over here.
Peppers and eggs. That's what I should add.
Hey, bud.
I'd be happy to surrender, Mr. Soprano. You can be assured of my full cooperation.
You'd rather they kicked in your front door in the middle of the night? It's a target letter, Corrado. I wasn't getting anywhere, so I...
It's just a target letter, Corrado. It doesn't mean you're a full rat. It doesn't mean you're a snitch, okay? Come on, don't act like that. I would never make you...
Don't act like that.
I would never make you a ratatouille.
Asked him point blank what your status was.
Just testing. That's what a good lawyer would do. So what'd they say?
They let me know when it was appropriate.
I may just stop paying taxes.
Right, welcome, Boca.
He's gonna stop paying taxes on
my
it.
head. I'm gonna get the hell out of here.
Down to Boca with your lady friend?
What the fuck you know about it?
Works for the joint fit
down
as
to
your...
Boca with your lady friend. What are you guys doing there? Playing with a bunch of
Pokemon cards.
Imagine this old ass Italian man like, I got a Charizard. I got a Charmander. Oh, my Pikachu.
Yo,
just
he
came
talked
up.
about the cards. He was like, when I was a kid, I always wondered why the hell did the kids collect the baseball cards rather than the prayer cards?
The prayer cards. Yeah, it's like, what? Who wants a card with a fucking cardinal on it? A card with a cardinal. A card with a cardinal or a pope on it that probably molested kids. Who the fuck wants that? Look at his. It would be his KPP, kid per priest.
Oh my god.
His KPP is 13, and that's also the age. Zing, got you Catholic Church, got you Vatican. What are you gonna do about
Dude,
it?
stop. I do not want.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Huh?
Stop.
What are you gonna do? Huh? You gonna come at me?
Any white robes walking around this shit.
I got a glass box around me when I ride around in my car. I'm a good Catholic.
Didn't somebody say? Runs their labor management fund outside the Fed's oversight.
If you can't get your friends jobs, what's the purpose of attaining success?
Strict
The
Catholic.
wheels of justice turn slowly. Take her to Florida. Develop a tan.
Florida,
Where's
eat
the
a
key
pussy.
to the apartment's crap?
Top right-hand drawer.
Junior, we're working out of a fucking lawyer's office, is that right? Look, I don't want to say
This nigga, Mikey Parisi, talks too much.
It's in Tony's
I was so happy when he got shot.
You want to tell me my nephew's in bed with the Justice Department? Just say it. Don't stammer around like a fucking spastic.
There's something fucking wrong with that guy. I feel it in my gut. I'm worried about you, Skipper.
I'm worried about you,
Skipper.
You're a good boy.
That I'm not gonna lie. That was also a great thing from the show, is that they call the boss Skip. You know where that's from?
Please enlighten me.
It's from fucking Gilligan's Island. Because the captain of the ship, he's the skipper. He called him Skip. So
Makes sense.
I mean, really, you should probably be calling the Skip. Be calling the capo the Skip, capo regime. But
Fuck this. I'm going to Boca.
I'm going to Boca.
guess I'm going to Boca to eat pussy.
I Suburban Day last year. I thought soccer would give me a break, but your dad makes a
Yo, drinking in the park.
I don't know, metaphor.
What?
So
2000?
90s, wearing big ass Jinko jeans, this is fucking puka shell necklaces. Shit, so 2001.
I was say 2001 shit.
Allie! Al! If you're smoking,
The girls are gonna find Allie crying, and they're gonna find out that Allie got fucked by the soccer coach. Tony's in therapy. All right, now we're gonna back to Uncle June and his little side B. He got a gumar too, even though he's 80 years old. He pinched her butt.
Mr. Soprano,
Miss San Filippo.
I have a check
San
here for you to
Filippo.
sign.
20 grand.
For research and development into furthering the art and science of metal and ceramic joint fitting.
Where is our research and
Making up
development
magic.
take us this time?
I was thinking Boca Raton.
My mind. You read my mind.
My mind, you read my mind. They're doing a real old movie bit with each other.
What?
Yeah, I was waiting to talk to Jerry about how I could use some wiggle room on this mall job I got in North Bergen. Then I saw you
North
here.
Bergen.
And I thought, what
North
the hell? I may
Bergen.
as well ask the man himself, huh?
Ask the man
Give him
himself.
envelope. Give him
What
a
you
little
want,
envelope. That's all they getting this. Everybody gets. They got little manila envelopes, big manila envelopes. All the money comes in manila
Hey,
envelopes.
I'm Olivia. How are you? Do you remember me, Larry Boy Parisi?
Larry Boy Parisi.
This guy was he was a real mobster.
Oh, he was? Oh,
Yes.
which family?
I do not know. You have to look that up. I don't know. He might have been one of loose associates, but he was a mobster.
Yeah, Mama has
He was mobbed up. He was connected.
She threw a jar of artichokes at me.
Oh, jokes at me. Wait, what was it again? What was his name again?
Fuck out of here. I'm in no mood for your
Oh, another artichoke. Fucking
What was it?
Larry Boy Parisi. Barisi would it be? Larry Boy Barisi.
Larry Barisi. Portrayed by
But
Don.
they did. These niggas was meeting at his mother's fucking retirement home
To talk business.
to talk business. Think that the feds will never bug a retirement home. And they did.
So, Larry Barisi, played by Tony Darrow. It's Brooklyn. Doesn't say which family he's from.
It just said that. It says that he was a mobster, though, right?
Yeah, born in Brooklyn. Yeah, observe would be mobsters and their attitudes while growing up in his neighborhood in Brooklyn. He witnessed it.
He was just around.
Yeah.
This nigga was like Nas. He was looking out his project window.
Supply chain coming from Virginia.
Supply chain coming up from Virginia.
I spoke to them. I think they're going to listen to Reza on minority hiring.
Minority hired. You're gonna hire some Negroes. Oh, the coach.
This motherfucker's 82 years old.
Now?
Yeah, he old as shit.
He leaving. They found out the coach is leaving to go coach a college team. And they're gonna try to get him to stay. But then all the girls are like, no, we want him to leave. And they're like, why? Why would you want the coach to leave? He's such a great coach. Cause he fucked Jennifer.
I know we're all upset about all that's been going on, but we still have a season left. Come on, let's go. Hey, coach. Hey, fellas. Sorry, the practice closed today. Gotta keep the team focused.
Silvio died.
You leaving us?
You leaving us?
After 2 fucking years?
I told that reporter to wait until after sectionals before he put that in the paper.
Coach, look at my little girl out there.
Please don't.
Oh, God.
Please don't look at my little girl out there.
Conflicted. But Rhode Island doubled my salary. They're giving my daughter a full ride. What can I do? They made me an offer I couldn't refuse.
Oh, try to be funny.
Hey, come on,
You try to be funny and say a line from the Godfather to do
I happen to have a daughter who loves playing
these
soccer.
two
very
gabagools.
much. Are you just kidding about the offer thing?
Hey, nobody blew a whistle. Let's not get lazy out here. Come on.
Why don't you go fuck yourself?
Excuse me?
Yo.
Let me tell your father.
This is my field.
Hey, better. Let me tell your father.
Why don't you give me 10 laps around the goals?
Whatever.
Make that 20. Anybody else want to mouth off?
Anybody else want to mouth off? I'll be in my office. Get it?
Oh, God.
Let's circle up for keep away.
God damn it.
Hey, reach in my drawer over there, Catherine, and guess what you'll find?
Pokemon cards.
That I confiscated from the kids here. You can have them. If you mouth off.
Wow.
Hey, he did it, not me.
Pokemon cards. Pokemon cards.
As soon as I saw you, I knew.
As soon as I saw you, I knew I was gonna eat your pussy.
If only they knew the other
He
side.
was in the mood for the sushi.
Yo, he's about
They
to
ate me for breakfast.
Shit, I
We're
get
looking at
it.
some real estate, some nice houses on the mountain.
He gonna tell her, he like, listen, don't tell nobody. Tell nobody I be eating your snooch.
This is
I've been eating your
You know how long we've been coming here?
Don't tell nobody I be
16 years.
snacking on your snatch.
Every one of them good.
How's Junior? Hmm?
He's catching some shut-eye.
Let's get you some
You're
shit out
such a
here.
powerhouse.
Ew.
Kiss me down there.
Whoa.
You're like a great artist.
Oh, God. Oh, God. This is really creepy. I don't want to. It's
Pass me the red peppers.
Pass me the red peppers. We eat peppers in bed. They're eating peppers in bed.
What the fuck?
That's what Italian people do. They fucking and they
Eat peppers in bed?
Hey, I'm gonna have peppers and eggs and peppers in bed.
With some fresh fucking buffalo. With some fresh
Yo, women
mutts.
talk too much.
To yourself, okay, everybody?
You talk too much. And you
To myself.
He's like, no, I'm serious.
Oh, my God.
Shut up. He's like, listen. You about to tell her, listen. Listen.
Corrado?
Yeah.
Listen.
Why the big secret?
On what?
Oral sex. What's so terrible about pleasing a woman?
First of all, I'm the boss, so don't be telling
You
nobody.
always have to talk about everything.
Well, I want to know why.
Why? Why you gotta know everything?
Yeah. But why?
But why?
I said this to a female that I know.
Why?
An ex of mine who's having a conversation, discussion, really. And I said to her, I said, Eve is exactly what women are. God said, this is the tree of knowledge, right? Has these fruits, these apples. Don't eat them. Eve goes, why? Adam goes, because God said not to. But why? Because he said don't. Because it'll be bad for us. Because it's knowledge, and it's knowledge that we're not supposed to have. Even if he explain, why? Shut the fuck up. That's women. And then she went and ate it. She went against God. God said don't. But why? Bitch, because I said so. Oh my God. And that's what he did. That's what he did. Bitch, because I said so.
That's an interesting interpretation.
But why is such a big deal? About bitch, because I said it's a big deal. How about that? I'm in a position you'll never be in. People look up to me. People respect me.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a man among men. I'm a leader. I'm an alpha. Don't be telling niggas my business, period. I don't care if it's what I like to eat for dessert, bitch. Why are you telling people?
Yeah.
Stop. What if my enemies? What about my enemies?
You got a lot of enemies.
Telling people what I'm allergic to and shit.
Hey,
you know, Corrado, I made something for Corrado and he couldn't eat it because, you know, he's allergic. And then this bitch over here, she tell her husband tell another guy. Next thing you know, my boss dead. Shellfish allergy. Damn. It's like, yo, shut up.
Yeah.
You can never let women in the fold, bro. Right?
Wow.
You can't. Yo.
Wow, all right.
Listen, right now.
I know, all right.
Hey, liberal Isaac. That's fine. Listen to me out there, right? Bro, if you out there and you doing anything illegal, especially selling drugs, murdering people, whatever you do for money or fun, don't ever involve a woman. They're gonna ruin it. They're gonna tell on you. They're gonna for real, y'all. That's what I'm trying to say. Keep them out of the fold. Look at what he did. He had her signing over checks and and all this other shit and acting like I don't know what the fuck she was doing. She was basically middling men in some old bullshit, some faulty fake jobs or fake thing that they were doing for research and development of some nonsense. Now she sit there and tell whatever. Now whatever happens from that, who knows? And then now I got to deal with the consequences and the repercussions of that shit. And now, bitch, I can't even be seen talking or whatever around you because you done fucking, you know what I mean? Like, disrespecting me. I'm a ball. These niggas are old school. You know what I'm saying? It's all about appearances. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's like half of this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's appearances. So it's like, nigga, like, he know what he not supposed to be doing. He know he not supposed to be eating pussy. I mean, is that something so bad? No. But I mean, shit. Yo, if someone told me I could make $3 million a year doing something, but the only thing you can't eat pussy, I'm like, nigga, fine.
Yeah, all right. I'm like, all right. Yeah, I'm like, all right.
No. I don't think Isaac would be.
Wow.
Like, nigga, Isaac love gobbling on that goddamn cobbler bang.
Because they think if you suck pussy, you'll suck anything. It's a sign of weakness. Possibly a sign that you're a fanook.
He's a fag.
That's what fanook means.
It's a fanook.
How would the two even translate?
What are you gonna do? I don't make the rules.
I don't make the rules. Thank you. Thank you.
Lifestyle choice.
And that's a true man's perspective. Well, why? Well, why? That doesn't even make sense. I don't even get it. Well, I don't make the rules. So shut up and don't say nothing about it. Keep it quiet. You want me to munch your rug? Shut up. But no, she got to go tell everybody. And you know what's crazy? If he never would have told her don't say anything, she probably would have never said anything. But she said something because he said don't say anything. What is wrong with women? What's wrong with y'all? The fuck? As Chronicles of Judas say.
That's right.
The woman is capricious and whimsical. They agents of chaos. And it's true. They are. You ever had order, and you ever seen a woman come around and that shit become disorder? Everything goes off.
The fuck out of here. I'm in no mood for your... Oh.
That's my favorite part. Nigga got shot, said, oh.
Shylock. My name's Quintina.
It's a fucking Shylock. Shylock is a Jewish lender with a gangster kind of angle to him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm going to lend you this money, but if you don't pay me back, I have some people I'm going to send to come see you. I have some friends, big guys. But yeah, Artie and Tony are out to eat, and Tony's about to do some alpha shit, and you're going to see Artie be beta. Great, his name's Artie, but he's beta.
It's like being a banker. You help people.
Kiara broke down in tears when she heard the coach was leaving.
You don't want to talk about it? Fine. No, I gotta go pick up Carmel anyway. She's at her sister's. Let me ask you a question. Why does your wife hate me?
Charmaine doesn't hate you.
She does. Charmaine is a hater.
You lie like I played a French horn. This fucking Facchino over here.
Facchino.
At a nice restaurant like this.
They're at a 5-star restaurant.
He's wearing his hat.
And this guy's wearing his Jets hat. And Tony doesn't like it.
Yeah, don't.
He's like, he's being a fachim, which I guess means a bum or low class person. I'm not sure. But yeah, so we'll continue on with the scene. Tony being an alpha, Artie being a beta.
That's one of the things I hated most when I had my restaurant. Its values today.
Standards are crumbling. I would have killed this coach to stick around until my kid graduates.
Then let him stay 4 years with Kiara.
Tony's just staring at this guy.
He's just fucking. He's on his.
That burns my ass.
Look at Artie, it burns my ass, but you're not gonna do it. But Tony, on the other hand,
he gets shit done.
Take your hat off.
Excuse me?
They don't sell hot dogs here. They took the bleachers out 2 years ago.
It's my hat. I'll wear it where I want.
Just staring at this motherfucker.
How you doing?
Thank you.
the maitre d' goes, thank you.
Douchebag. Good for you.
Good for you.
Artie beta.
Send him a bottle of cappuccino.
Send him a bottle so they don't. So one, the guy, he was with his girl. Maybe he'll still get some pussy. And two, they won't call the cops. And look at Artie's face. Beta mode. The girl tried to cut herself. The girl who had sex with the coach. She tried to cut herself.
How you doing?
Good.
You feel better?
Yeah.
She's self-harming. That's what a lot of victims of
Tony.
assault,
No, it's okay, Mr. Soprano.
molestation, and
I'm gonna play.
what she's a victim of is statutory.
You sure, really? Yeah, I had a long talk with Coach.
I'm just taking this. I'm just taking this in. I'm just taking the information.
Hey, I'm just saying the laws. Saying what the laws are.
I don't want to break the law. It's fucked up. The law is too fucked up to break. Why would I fuck up that law in the first place?
What?
Shit.
That's what we all wanted.
Alright, so then Meadow is basically gonna this is Corrado. He's in Boca dancing with his old Gumar. Gumar is a side bitch.
Yeah. If you were listening to the episode we did with Tony, we explained Gumars. Take your wives out on Friday. Take the wives out on Saturday.
Paulie and them are about to try to lowball. What do they call it? Not extortion. What's the other one?
Bribe.
They're about to lowball bribe this fucking soccer coach
with a TV.
To stay and coach
with the TV, right?
Who cares?
That's me. Come here.
A little something from your friends at the Bada Bing Club.
The Bada Bing
Club. Surround sound. HD TV compatible.
Tell them thanks. Hey, this fucker's getting heavy here. If this is about Rhode Island, you can tell your friends it's a done deal. I already signed.
I don't know what it's about, but the TV stays here. Put it down.
Put it down.
No!
That's Paul.
Get the goddamn
Put
thing
it down.
off my property!
Look, I don't think you quite understand.
Oh, I understand, all right. Only too well. You tell your friends I know all about them.
If you did, you'd do what they want.
Hey! If you did, you do what they want.
Things change. Let me tell
The
you.
fuck out of here. I'm in no mood for your...
They would call this extortion.
Extortion.
Come on.
Hey, come on, which one?
You tell those assholes Don Hauser will not be intimidated.
Don Hauser will not be
I will
intimidated.
not be threatened.
I have sex with 6-year-old girls. You can't intimidate me.
I want to when I want to.
I do who I want at whatever age I want.
Oh my God! Stop.
What? He did it, not me.
Every day, 85 and not one drop of rain.
There she goes snitching.
And those nights.
Bobby, you are so lucky with this guy. You have no idea.
He's a sweetheart underneath it all.
I wish I could get Lou to be like him. More sensitive. You know what I mean?
Chatty.
Poodle looks good.
I mean, I don't understand why I always have to ask him for oral sex. Not like you and your Corrado.
Oh my God.
Listen.
I know we always used to yak about our sex lives. I think it would be better if we didn't anymore.
And now she tells another woman, I know we used to talk about something like this, but I don't think we should anymore. That's going to make her go tell. Telephone. They're playing a little game called Telephone.
Okay. I mean it.
Sure.
I don't know why this bitch got a mullet. She's killing me.
So, Ma, you gonna come to the big game?
Game?
What time?
This Meadow soccer team is going to the sectionals.
The soccer team's going to the sectionals. What they
Everybody hear
eat?
me
Yo.
just tell my mother about the game?
What they eat? That shit look good. Wait, no, wait. That shit plant food.
They're eating the salad.
Uncle June, how was Boca?
Caesar salad.
That's it.
Roman style.
That's not what I heard.
Oh, shit.
About what?
He's like, what the fuck?
Nothing, I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Last time, and Bobby bought me live piranha.
You believe that was a piranha? Come on.
That woman is not your aunt.
Olivia, I warned you, stop that. See, Bobby's a sweet, sweet girl.
What the hell's the matter with you?
Oh, what did I say?
Sweet, sweet girl. Oh,
This
God.
wife of yours, she's got the giggles.
I'm excused.
We just sat down.
How you gonna play tomorrow? You don't eat.
He's right, man. You need protein.
No, I don't, because I quit.
What?
What are you talking about?
Why
Now
she
you back here to
quit?
go to the States.
A girl slits her wrists, and all you can think about is a game.
Well, I wasn't like freaking Cobain.
They don't even know why.
Suicidal gesture, that's all.
Oh my God.
It's just a little suicidal gesture. I wish I would have put that on the soundboard. That's going on the soundboard for part 2, because we're definitely doing a second Sopranos Spectacular. Suicidal gesture, that's all.
I will not eat in
It's
this.
just a little suicidal gesture. I wasn't really gonna jump.
I'm not finished.
You mind your Uncle June, she'll come back.
Jumudge, Uncle June.
The Stukas and Messerschmitts. They have command of the skies.
I just want to like World War II shit too. I think that's a sign of being depressed. Don't you?
I just like to get high and watch the fucking
I'm glad Minnow quit.
history unfold.
The coach pushes him to the brink. It's unhealthy.
What do we mean when we talk about commitment? And that asshole, he thinks he can just walk away.
Watch it, cowboy. Don't start.
She.
What was with you and Uncle June tonight?
I don't.
No.
Watch his face.
What was with you and Uncle June tonight?
No, stop it. Stop it. I can't.
It's you can. I know you want.
All right, okay.
I like a woman you can grab onto something.
Cousin and Bobby go to the same nail parlor. And your uncle, no, I shouldn't say. Oh, yeah, I shouldn't.
Come on.
Okay.
Oh God. This bitch.
Well, let's just say your uncle has acquired a taste for her.
Uncle June gives head.
Uncle June gives head.
It's whistling to the wheat field?
Don't be disgusting.
Oh, he's a bushman in the Kalahari.
You don't know when to stop.
Oh my God, if this ever gets out.
Oh yeah, like you.
If it ever gets out, nigga, it did get out. What the fuck?
Get the crits.
Hey, what goes on in this bedroom stays here, and you know that.
Once a year, I can resist the urge to gossip.
That sounds about right to me. Because honestly, I'm going to be honest with you. And Tony just gave her a look like, bitch, if you ever. But yo, honestly, I'm not a big fan of eating pussy. I'm not a big fan of it. I do it because I know it's like reciprocal. It's like if a bitch is always sucking your dick all the time, and I love a bitch to suck my dick all the time. But if a chick is sucking your dick all the time, it's like you're going to have to, you know what I mean? But I don't like it. I'm not into it. I really don't. So, ladies out there, don't go putting your pussy in my face. Keep that shit in your panties.
PSA, public service.
I like a woman you can grab onto something.
Okay, yo, but you been killing that shit all fucking.
That's the best one.
Arthur, you home?
The grease and that fryer later.
The grease.
And what's the other one?
The DVD. This is the advanced bootleg.
No, not that one.
Trans whatever's.
A fucking, LGB fucking T.
The alphabet people.
Trans whatever's.
Trans whatever's.
Yo, this fucking show.
So this is why we scrimp and save to send our kids to that school, huh? So you can have our name just dragged through the mud?
Oh my goodness.
Shelly Hauser called me this afternoon. Your friend sent some wires down there with a stolen TV set to try and bribe the coach. From your friends at Bada Bing.
As if a TV
What
set
does that have to
is
do
gonna
with
get
Artie?
somewhere with a man
Did
like
Artie
that.
bring the TV? Did he?
Set? Arthur, do you honestly believe that they're gonna stop there? They tried bribing this man.
So?
What's next?
Always with the extreme scenario.
Always with the extreme scenario.
You grow up in the neighborhood. Don't pretend like you don't know what Tony Soprano is capable of.
Why is it your business?
Who is it?
Oh, this is Christopher Montesanti. He said it the whole game to fuck with this nigga.
What? No, you're mistaken. My dog's upstairs.
Golden Retriever?
I'm scared as fuck
Luna Collar?
if fucking Christopher Montesanti came knocking on my door. I'd be like, what the fuck?
He has our dog.
He got like a slight unibrow. He look
Turkish.
He look like Ukrainian or something.
Yeah, he does. And he got a big nose too.
Yeah,
Like,
he like related to Nico Bellic from fucking GTA 4. Nigga.
This nigga wants to go bowling and shit. And he wears tracksuits and shit, so this nigga look Armenian as fuck.
Hey, it's a good look.
Pete.
Fucking Deuce. Kill me.
Award? Just kidding. I'm an animal lover.
You okay, boy?
Man, you can cheer up about the coach because I got a feeling he's gonna.
My dog's upstairs.
Tony.
Oh no, he's not in my backseat of the car.
Do something.
What could I do? Point is, he's gonna stick around and finish what he started with the girls. That's all. That's it.
Well, did I tell you?
Yo, he is so fucking. Oh, this shit is crazy as fuck.
You need to develop some appreciation because you got people all around you trying to help you, and all you do is bitch and moan. Now I see this coach trying to abandon his team, and I see your friends getting all worked up, so I try to do something about it.
Is that why you think we're so upset, Dad? Because the coach most of us can't even stand is leaving?
So what difference does that make? You don't have to love him to be successful.
Yeah.
Catfish Hunter hated Billy Martin. Bill Parcells, his guys, they can't stand him till they start to win.
Bill Parcells, his guys hate him. They can't stand him. Phil Knight, he threw a chair at a guy. Yo, have you ever seen Bobby Knight? I think it's Phil. Yeah, it's Bobby Knight. Coach Bobby Knight. He's a basketball coach. Bruh, he used to choke his players. So fucking... I'm going to have to tell some Coach Ron stories.
Oh, Coach Ron.
I'm gonna tell some Coach Ron stories next episode because I had a coach like that. It's just like a brutalist, just a brutalist, like for real. Like
tough.
I mean, football's a violent sport, but he took the idea of violence, it's controlled fight, like. But yeah, I had one of those kind of coaches. But yeah, you know what I mean. Coach who would he'd punch a motherfucker, hit punch one of the players, choke you out, thing.
Coach has had sex with Allie.
What?
What? That's why she cut herself. That's why they're practically living at her house.
Dun, dun, dun.
I've been saying it the whole episode, but it still was shocking to hear.
Maybe. With Allie?
Meadow, this is horrible. This is also a very serious
He called himself. He said,
accusation.
maybe.
What exactly did Allie say?
That they had sex. More than once. That she's not a virgin anymore.
Oh, shit.
Allie's a very pretty girl. Maybe there was some confusion. Maybe she wanted to look like she was sophisticated in your guy's eye.
Dad.
What?
Tony, what if this had been Meadow? What kind of confusion?
If it was Meadow,
A girl
oh my God.
that
That
age
guy,
should not have been anything.
his head would be on a pike like it was medieval times.
Fucking Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Edwin Stark just
Tony,
thinking.
go downstairs, will you please, so me and Meadow can talk?
Jesus fucking Christ!
They need to have a woman-to-woman talk. And make
God,
sure.
now what did I do?
First, no. You didn't do
Well, I
anything,
only told you I wouldn't make Coach Hauser stay here.
Meadow, this is a horrible, horrible thing.
Oh, she's in love with him, but he won't leave his wife.
Leave his wife? Meadow. Now, Meadow, he didn't touch you, right?
No.
Good.
What
Carmela's
about Dina? If she
Carmela's
finds
a
out
great
about her
wife.
father, it'll totally destroy her life. Just tell Dad to let him go anywhere he wants, okay?
Come here.
Now he didn't touch you, did he? Because if he did, I'm gonna go downstairs and show your father.
All that I don't want his brother the other hand with.
Nigga still was like Little Ellie Dindison, whatever the name was.
Oh my God.
Don't lie to him. This is personal. Very glad to hear you say that. I'll give him a real after-school special.
You out of your fucking mind?
What?
I know what you did. You kidnapped the coach's dog and all that other shit. But if you do one more thing,
Oh, shut up, Arthur. You know, 5 fucking times those behind your own ass.
No, I'm fucking serious. You hear me?
My wife said.
You serious? Yeah. You want to get serious? You want to know what your wonderful fucking coach did? He fucked little Allie Vandermeed.
He fucked little Allie Vandermeed.
What are you talking about?
Fucked.
It's crazy.
That's why that kid slit her wrist, you stonad.
You
And my daughter should know
stonad.
this shit? My daughter should have to think about that filth?
No.
That self-righteous
Why is
prick
that their
put his
whole-
dick in
why is
my
that
little
him
girl's
and Tony's
soccer
first
teammate?
response?
No.
Yeah.
Come on.
11th
That
grade,
guy,
for Christ's
but he's a
sake.
great
Oh my
coach.
God.
It's like, yo, people need to, don't ever do that. Don't ever let someone's accomplishments or their personality, anything, deter you from looking into some shit like that.
Yeah.
Training children?
The fuck?
Hey, believe me, he ain't gonna be doing that shit no more. I guarantee you that.
Artie, beta male. Because later, Artie's gonna go to Tony and be like, you can't do this, Tony, you can't do it. What? Could have been your daughter, bro.
Nobody told you to put my nephew under surveillance.
Oh
I
man.
know, Junior.
The
I know.
vicinity.
I just
The
want
fact that girl is talking to other girls and telling them about, like Sil said, I want my daughter to know about this filth.
That kitty bar and going to his daughter's soccer games.
Go ahead.
Twice. Last week, he goes toward the medical center and they lose him.
A girlfriend?
No. He's seeing this Russian slit very open. Your nephew was talking to the feds. And where else would he be going where it requires such precautions? And what the fuck else would be the big secret?
What am I, a swami?
What am I, Swami?
Hey.
Yo, keep on me, see, doing you. How you feel? Good.
Now they're playing golf.
You shanked it, so.
Tony's gonna give Uncle June a good ribbing.
We got fresh air, we got sunshine, we got a beautiful day. Forget about that shit. Thank God for golf some days.
Thank God for golf some days. Okay.
So did you get any golf in down in Boca, Uncle June?
Would you play golf?
Please.
Would I play golf?
Yeah. Would Stu G play golf? Would you partake in the elitist game of golf?
Nigga, once I get this some money, if I was to meet somebody cool, and when I mean cool, I mean cool. I'm not just talking about some white guy who says, hey, yeah, somebody cool who's like, yo, you want to play golf? I would go play golf. I go, you know. Why not? Seems like not a good enough activity. It's not a sport.
Yeah, it's a game. It's a game.
But it seems cool, you know. Whatever. They smoke cigars and it's cool. You know, it's a man's. Afterwards, you go out. You go to the you go to the bar.
Scotch and a cigar.
Yeah. You go to the bar. Afterwards, you go to the bar. You get an old fashioned. I don't even know what's in that.
So you play manatee or what's that other one?
Will you let the man tee off? You yap worse than 6 bobbers. If you'd have shut up doing that game against Mountain Lakes, you wouldn't have missed that fucking fly ball.
Oh.
I was ashamed to face my friends.
I was ashamed to face my friends because you missed the pop fly.
Good, Mikey.
Little league, nigga.
Oh, yeah, you put this nigga down. He just pissed him off.
Yeah, Tony is mad. Tony gets really mad when Uncle June does that. Uncle June, he'll do that too. He'll come out the cut and be like, "You never had the making of a varsity athlete."
Yeah, I know. You never had the making of a varsity athlete.
Shut the fuck up.
He keeps talking about this shit.
You can't bring that shit up.
Now wait. Now was he? No, okay. Call me dumb, but was Tony upset that he just kept bringing it up, or was it like fucking up with his self-esteem?
I think it's a little bit of both, and it's also just it's weird. It's like that's why on this show, Tony B, his cousin comes home from jail. He tells him, "I'm the boss now. You can't be joking with me like that in front of people. When we're just us, we can fuck around, but you can't talk to me like that in front of people who are fucking subordinates to me. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that shit. I'm the boss now." And that's why he said, "Remember when is the lowest form of conversation." He doesn't want to talk about the past.
Yeah,
I'm the man now. You want to talk about it's like Goodfellas. Go get your fucking shoebox. I don't know if you heard. You've been locked up for 20 years. I don't shine fucking shoes no more, my nigga. Watch your mouth when you talk to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. It's like I'm the boss now, so I don't want to talk about back in the day. Don't talk about when I failed. I'm the man, nigga. The fuck is you talking about? Yeah. You missed that pop fly. I was ashamed to face my friends. Damn. Now if he would have just said. He's like you talk too much, just like you missed that fly ball whenever you was fucking chatting. I'm like, okay, whatever. You know what I mean? People do that. They be like, yo, remember that time you did that? And then you fuck up. You know what I mean? It's like whatever. Yeah. Barbs. You know, we get it at each other, you know what I mean? But whatever. Jab each other, whatever. It's cool. But to say I was ashamed to face my friends.
Face my friends.
That's your nephew really dropped the ball on that one. Fucking kid can't catch a fucking cake.
What the fuck does that mean? Wait, what?
A cake is huge, and you have a mitt that throws such a ball. And I'm saying that he couldn't even catch a cake. He can't catch a small baseball. Right?
I get it.
He couldn't even catch a cake.
Okay, all right.
Why'd you have to make me explain that?
No, because like I'm just no.
It was funny. You laughed, and then you like, what does that? But what does that mean?
No.
Oh, you wanted to dissect the joke. Oh, that's what we're getting into now.
I'm fucking done. Yeah, if y'all want to recruit,
let me tell you something. The kid could catch a cake.
No, because I was just like, yo, the cake is why is he catching the cake?
He wouldn't. You know what's crazy? What I just said is some shit I just made up, and it's a perfect like 1960s, 1970s ass like little like saying or idiom that somebody would say. Kid, hey, I'll tell you this though. The kid can't catch a cake. He couldn't catch a cake. If you threw a wedding cake at him, he wouldn't catch it.
Wow.
I mean, come on.
Catching cake.
That's what Uncle June was doing.
Whoa, Junior. Oh, Junior what? Uncle June's in a muff. What? Oh, did I say muff? I meant rough.
another word for pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had to dissect that one.
What's
Yeah,
that
because
smell?
I mean,
You guys go to a sushi bar?
What you talking about?
we got a lot of black people that listen to this show, and niggas don't know what the fuck muff is. They don't. Muff could also, because me, I'm much like Patrice O'Neal. I observe white people. The things they say is stupid, but their slang is like some of the worst. Muff, but yeah, muff also means like pussy hair. Gross. Why would you even nickname that? The muff.
I thought you were a bacala, man, Uncle Joe. What are you doing eating sushi?
You fucking run off at the mouth, you know that?
South of the border, down Mexico way.
Hey, listen, my friend. At least I can deal with my own problems. Unlike some I know.
What's that supposed to mean?
Take it however you want. Don't bullshit with me.
Hey, guys, we here to play golf or what? Come on.
Should get hella personal.
South of the border, where the tuna fish play.
Martha,
Here we go.
everybody's just so upset. Mother's on sedatives. She's completely...
What is her right there, his wife?
Yeah.
Is also very much like Tony's mother. She comes outside. Arthur, everyone's so upset about finding out the coach had sex with this girl. It's like, I know. I'm out here in the yard pulling weeds. Trying to forget about it. Hey, why are you coming over? The mother's on sedatives. It's like, why? Why do women do that? Leave me the fuck alone. I'm trying to process this. This man could have also did something to my daughter.
And my daughter not even want to tell me.
You know, and I'm trying to process that, and I'm trying to
I'm holding myself
trying
back,
to figure
trying
out
to
if I
kill
want to
this
let my mobster friend murder him or not. And you're coming out here yapping your gums.
You come down here, you run your mouth.
Now that was a good swerve into wrestling. You come down here, you run your mouth about the coach having sex with the girl. Listen, she kept the jersey on. And something else.
She kept the jersey on.
I'm sorry.
What the fuck?
This came out in 2002. She's like 40 years old by now. And when she played 16 in the show, she definitely was probably 30. That's how they do in Hollywood. I'm a teenager. I'm in high school. I'm actually 28.
Shut the fuck up, you
Watch me smoke cigarettes in my trailer.
Unable to deal. The father lives in Europe somewhere. They haven't reached him. The little girl, Allie, she thinks it's all her fault. Lousy bastard. He's not going to get away with this.
You got that right.
What?
Hand me that bottle of Bucky.
Arthur!
Arthur, what? Something going on, Artie?
Are your mobster friends gonna do something, Artie?
Why are you asking
Gonna
questions?
do something crazy?
Damn. Don't get me wrong.
Balls.
I
would do it myself.
Arthur, you
Artie,
do have
beta.
balls. That's why you're not like him.
Fuck it.
Debatable.
Fuck the world.
Artie, this isn't making some slob take his hat off. This is beating a man to death or cutting his balls off or what?
Yeah, they put him
You
in his
can't tell
mouth.
me that Coach Hauser doesn't deserve it.
Okay, but listen to you.
It's
Think
not
about
like
what you're saying.
Artie is not.
Yes. You tell
You know
me.
what's the wildest part about this? Artie is not in the mafia.
Oh yeah, he's not connected at all. He just runs a restaurant.
Artie is not the one who's gonna do the murder. It's either gonna be Tony dictating or levying out the job to either Syl, probably Syl. Syl would probably
Paulie, Christopher.
Syl, they probably would give it to Syl, or Christopher or Chrissy. They give it to Chrissy. Hey, give it to Chrissy. He needs another stripe. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. It's like he's not doing it, so what does she care? She really talked him into going down and trying to talk his mobster boss friend out of whacking a guy who fucked a child. It's like you kill people. They kill people for less. They kill people for way less in the show.
Yeah,
way less.
Yeah,
it's like, dude, it's like
they wanted to kill. They
it's
wanted to kill
like
Ralphie for making the joke.
If you have a rabid dog and you can't do anything with it, then let it loose on the right person. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, this is just crazy. His wife is so annoying.
Don't get me wrong. I agree that both parties should have some basic knowledge of what the situation is. But when shit gets deep, there should be a point where maybe there's some shit you might not want to know.
Yeah, I mean, but all that shit goes out the window when you talk about people's kids.
Like, when you ask me questions like why, just asking why. I'm not, like, offended. I won't get upset because, But there's a degree where it's like,
it's
come
like,
on now.
With me, it's like, yo, you have to listen. Though once again, going back, they don't respect men anymore. They don't respect masculinity. They call masculinity toxic now. Toxic masculinity. There's nothing toxic about masculinity, and it's not defined masculine. It's not definition of masculine to go murder someone because they did something. It's the thing of, it's my kid too. She was on the team. She's exposed to this now. This is a whole thing. The whole town is talking about it. Maybe somebody at school is going to say, oh, did the coach fuck all of you? You know what I mean? Like, who knows? And it's like, you know what the easiest sometimes, God forgive me for saying this, but sometimes the easiest way to get rid of a problem is to get rid of the person.
The fuck out of here. I'm in no mood for your...
Yeah, sometimes, man. I'm sorry. I've had that thought. I haven't acted upon it, but I've had that thought. There was a time when I was, and there was a person. I'm like, I want this motherfucker not to exist anymore. I'm sick of this shit. Going through the beefing with this nigga. Fuck this shit. Might just, And and with this, it's like, nigga, it is kind of fucked up though, because it's like you are crossing a line and you're giving yourself an excuse. You know what I mean? Like the biggest, but it's not a bad excuse.
To your judgment, to your belief, to your extent.
Well, if I was in their position.
Well,
now if I just heard about it, if I just heard, hey, the coach of whatever had sex with his player, I'm gonna go deal. No, what the fuck? But now if my daughter's on the team and all this other shit that happened with them, where it's close to, it's like now it's close to home. Now, I mean, I'm at least gonna. If this was me, I would at least would have been like, yo, we're gonna dead ass do some like old Frankenstein movie lynch mob. Get all the dads together, and we're gonna go whoop this nigga's ass. We're gonna beat the shit. I don't give a fuck. We're kicking in his door. We're all breaking his window.
Oh, Freddy Krueger, this nigga, like lock him in his house and burn him alive or some shit.
No, you don't have to kill him. Oh. Just go in there and beat the shit out of him.
I just take away the problem altogether.
But what I'm saying is that you can't always do that. So the other option is, and it'd be understandable. You probably get a lenient sentence. A lean sentence. They're like, well, the guy, he fucked the girl on the team. It's like, we were incensed. We were enraged. I was seeing red, Judge.
I was saying, that's white people shit.
Who's worse, Tony Soprano or that child molesting fuck? I trusted him. I'd like to rip his heart out of his chest.
Trust. What did I say? That's a very important thing in life, man. Trust, man. Is that an airplane? It's a truck? The fuck was that just going over my house? That was hella loud.
Yo, that shit gave me chills.
I think it was the UFO that's usually over my crib. Because whenever I leave my house or I leave work, there's always a UFO in the sky. It just
I've seen it a couple times.
It just watches me. It's crazy. Ask Isaac.
Even back, what the fuck?
When I worked on Bristol Street.
Yeah, I was about to say, back when
there was
on Bristol Street, there was a fucking thing looking at us.
It's a thing in the sky everywhere I go, bro. I swear to God. I'm not even, I'm just joking. This is a joke.
Jesus Christ, Arthur, I cannot believe you only think about yourself.
Think about myself?
Oh, myself? Oh. I resent that, Charmaine.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. There's a later season. This lady, she's very committed. Well, I think it's also because when a show gets popular and makes money and a person gets famous, they'll allow a person to get away with a lot more as far as what they do. Because remember when Tony had the dream that he was fucking her, but he was like, but it sounded like horse clopping, and then Artie was there while he was fucking her. He was like, she likes when you rub her muzzle, because like she got like kind of a horse face. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? She was weird. But yo, remember the episode where her and Artie got divorced, and she had that blue dress on? And then Paulie was like, next the lame will walk. Next the blind will see and the lame will walk. Is that Charmaine Vuko over there with those boobies? Yo, she was looking fine as fuck though. Yo, there was this shit I was watching. This is the last diversion I'm gonna take. I mean, the last divergent topic. I was watching this roast thing, and there were these female comedians there that were roasting too. And the guy who went up, he was roasting them as, whatever. And he was like, yeah, both of them have that really comforting horse face. And I was like, that is kind of weird. It's like, you have girls who kind of have that look, but it's like, they're kind of hot. It's weird. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, give me some examples.
Like, I'm trying to think of a bitch with a sharp face. Who's a bitch with a sharp fucking face? I can't. Off the top of my head, I can't. Off the top of my head, I really can't think about it. Oh, okay. You know how you said what's name? You think what's name looks? What's the fucking name? What's her name? Fucking Julia Roberts.
Okay.
Also, the other one. What's the other one? Who's the other one? It's Julia Roberts. Another one. It's her. Another one. Julia Roberts. Sandra Bullock. Oh. They both kind of have that horse face, like the pointy nose. And like sloping kind of
sharp.
You know what I mean? But it's like, all right, yeah. Okay, yeah. It's weird.
All right, yeah.
It's weird. Yeah, it's weird. He said comforting horse face that we all love. That shit is top tier. Them bitches looked hurt. They looked stung. They were stung and they looked stung.
They were mad.
I don't think they were mad. I think they were stung because they're comedians. They know what they came to. They know what they came to get. Yeah. But they weren't expecting for a man to say to compliment and insult them at the same time. These two bitches have that comforting horse face that we all know and love. Just top tier shit. I wish I could remember the comedian. It was the roast of. I can't even remember. Uncle June's at the
fucking Schwitz.
He's at the Schwitz, the bathhouse.
The Russian bathhouse where you sit in the fucking a gulag bathroom and soak around with other niggas. Russian men.
Uncle June's gonna tell Mikey Parisi what the real issue is with Thumb.
Wait, did they take showers at the country club? They're still at the country club.
Yeah, they're still at the country club. Can I say something?
I know.
I don't know.
If there are partitions, like if they have doors and shit, and it's not like just an open shower, I would take a shower. If it's like because sometimes they have like the closed off ones where it's like doors, like glass doors. You go in there, whatever. Okay. If it's like that, I would take a shower. I'm paying all that money to be a member of this country club. I think I'm gonna take a part of all the amenities that you guys have. If I'm paying you fucking what? They probably pay like $5,000, $7,000 a month or some shit like that.
What the fuck?
I'm just guessing. I wouldn't even know. I've never been in that echelon. But but I'm just saying that's a lot of money. I think I would probably. I'm gonna take a shower. I'd wait for everybody to leave. Just go late. You know what I mean? Go like I golf at like 5:30. So I'm done at around 7. Everybody's gone for the most part. You know what I mean? But if it was an open shower period, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. That's gross. I don't want to do that. I'm good on that. I'm straight.
Go to the bar, get you a cigar, go put some holes.
Go. Before I play 9 holes and I go home and I play my wife's 3.
I like a woman who can grab onto something.
You know shit, Mikey.
You about to drop a bomb on him.
He's seeing a psychiatrist.
Oh!
My nephew is seeing a psychiatrist.
Can you believe the shame? Makes me want to cry.
Indictment's being prepared. He's spilling his guts.
I fucking knew it.
No, you didn't fucking know it. I just told you.
Shut the fuck up.
The genius of
God knows how much of our family business he...
The genius of Uncle Junior. I knew it. No, you didn't. I just told you. The fuck are you talking about? I hate when people do that. I know. No, you don't. You do that sometimes. You're very agreeable.
He is.
I'm very self-aware.
That stuff's not admissible. It's that
Doctor-patient confidentiality.
Doctor-patient privilege, just like us in Melvoin. Melvoin's a lawyer. He's in a fucking ballpark. Suppose this shrink gets scared or something. Do you remember those two fucking Escobedo brothers who over there fucking California? They whacked their parents. The shrink.
Escobedo brothers. It was the Estevez brothers, and they did kill their father. And I think they killed their father because their father molested them. Because their father, the Estevez twins. You ever heard of them? They killed their parents.
I'm thinking of the Menendez twins.
The Menendez. Good shit. Because I was wrong. I said Estevez. And guess who Estevez is?
Oh.
That's fucking Charlie Sheen's brother's name. They probably got molested too, nigga. Fuck you mean? Look how Charlie Sheen turned out. Fuck, who knows what fucking Papa Sheen was doing to them. But anyway, yeah, fucking the Menendez brothers.
I was gonna say, I only know the only twins. There's like twins who killed their parents.
The only twins who killed their parents.
I'm like, there was more. Another one.
Did you know this? Did you know this? Did you know this tidbit? Did you know this Adam Friedland tidbit? Tidbit. Tidbit. Titties. Fucking. You just said titties. The Menendez brothers. Their father. People assume that that's why they killed him because their father probably molested them. Wow. Because their father was the manager of Menudo, the group that Ricky Martin was in as a kid, and he molested them. And Ricky Martin is now living la vida gay as fuck.
Trans whatevers.
Living la vida loca.
Trans whatevers. He's a fag.
That shit.
Ricky Martin?
He's a fag.
But yeah, the Menendez brothers, I think that's why they killed their dad. I think they killed their mom too, right?
Yeah, they killed their parents.
I mean, they like to keep it clean. It's a set. They can't, together, so it's like can't. They're crazy. They were that level of psychotic. We're like, well, we can't kill dad and not kill mom. I mean, a doy. Duh! And they're laughing at each other. It's like looking in a mirror. You look just like me. We're identical.
They look like they eat fucking.
Them niggas like they eat each other. Them niggas just looking weird.
He was in a fucking witness chair.
They look like they eat like Rice Krispie treats while discussing murder plots.
Yeah. Anthony wants to play games. Okay. I taught him games.
I'm his uncle.
I taught him how to play baseball.
And that's why he couldn't catch a cape.
That's why he wouldn't make it as a varsity athlete.
You talking about clipping him? Nobody would slap my wrist if I did.
Nobody would slap my wrist if I did.
This guy's in prison that have half the damage this prick has.
The judicial system has gotten much better in dealing with sexual predators.
Oh, yeah. Let's impeach you.
If you're telling me of intent to harm this person, I must warn you of my duty to alert law enforcement.
I don't know why I'd tell you anything.
I'm interested in why you feel punishing
That's
this
the greatest
man
part of his.
you.
Well, it sure doesn't fall upon you.
That's
What
the
do you
greatest
mean?
part
What would
of
you do?
James Gandolfini's Italian guy accent is when he takes the G off anything. I'm not gonna tell you anything.
You'd call the cops. Or get some judge. Or give him psychiatric counseling. So maybe he could talk about his unhappy childhood. And we can have sympathy for the fuck. Because he's the real victim here, right? Know what you do? You stick your head in the sand. Because that's what people like you do.
Discredit psychology all you want.
I'm a man of
But I
action.
continue to ask the question. Why do you think you, Anthony Soprano, always has to set things right?
Because I'm the boss. Because I'm the BAWS. I'm the boss.
Hey, boss. Tony? Tony? Hey, Tony, I gotta talk to you. Kind of busy right now.
I'm kind of busy right now counting hundreds of thousands of dollars, Artie.
All right, we'll finish later.
That's annoying. Now we gotta start counting money over later. It's good. That'll give Christopher a little time to skim some off the top.
Tony.
The skim. The infamous skim.
Artie Bucco. Beta male.
The thing, you know what?
the thing, you know
Nothing's
what?
happened yet, has it?
Just gotta make the call. I'm savoring the moment.
You gotta call it off.
All right, don't worry about it. You ain't nothing to do with it. You don't go nowhere near this.
I don't care about
Nowhere's
that.
nears.
It's wrong, Tony. You can't do it.
It's wrong. Oh, what he did isn't.
I'm begging you. I hate the guy too.
Arthur.
What do you want to do, Artie? You want to call the cops? Hey, here's the phone. They'll arrest him, right? They got him 2 fucking years, and they'll move up to Saskatchewan, and they'll get in a real do? They'll teach girls soccer.
They'll do it
and they'll
again.
start all over again.
You don't think I want to rip him apart like a fucking chicken?
You don't! You beta male cuck, bitch!
I almost got out.
But you didn't.
I pulled him in my car, I almost got out.
Huh? His daughter? That girl? No, you, Tony, and Silvio, and me, and whoever. It's just gonna make us feel better. So don't even think about calling this justice. Leave it to the cops.
Let me ask you a question.
This is the thing, right? He makes a semi-valid point in that if you are to murder this man, right? This man was to die. That event could also be extremely traumatizing to those girls. But I say, right? Maybe, just maybe there's a slim chance that if we did whack him out and the girls kind of like through the ether kind of know, maybe it'll give them, maybe they'll feel safe. Maybe they'll feel like, wow, if someone was to do something to this to me or and I live in a tight-knit community and world, somebody would actually do something about it. Wow, that's good. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just feel like it's kind of, I don't know. But at the same time, I guess Artie does have a point because it's like, it's going to make me feel better because I'm mad. I'm mad because this nigga did this. You know what I'm saying? I'm mad that my daughter, my daughter, nigga. You know what I mean? It's like one of those things where it's like, I'm mad and I want whatever, but it's like, but it's like, what are you going to do? Ask your daughter's like, honey, do you want us to kill the coach or not? Would you like us to kill your coach? Because obviously, you know, she's going to be like, no, don't do that. Don't kill him. Why? It's like, because he fucking... See, that's why you don't tell women, don't ask them shit. Just do it. Just murder him up, man. Murder him up.
Who the fuck do you think you are coming in here talking to me like this? Now, your boyfriend is finished. You deal with it. Okay?
Tony, don't do it.
Tony, don't do it.
This is me asking you.
Why don't you get the fuck out of here? Come on. Get the fuck out. Go. Let's go. Come on. Come on.
I like a woman you can grab onto something.
She was just dancing and just jumping up and down.
He's a fag.
Tony looks ominously at the phone. Does he call? Does he make the call? Does he say, this is what because when he's going to get a hit, when he's going to get somebody whacked out in the show, he goes, get it done. He's going to call someone and say, hello? Get it done. And spoiler alert, he's not. Artie's beta cuckness, like a virus, has infected the bada bing.
It infected the
Okay.
Oh!
This is an amazing part.
The best
I
scene.
was worried. You usually call me when you're this.
Junior found out that, you know, she ran her mouth about him eating her pussy, and he has a very interesting way of
Dealing with this situation.
of disciplining his guma.
I bought us some barbecue chicken, some salad, and some lemon meringue pie. But I got so hungry,
That shit does sound good, not
Did
gonna
I
lie.
tell you to keep your mouth shut?
What?
Did I tell you to keep your goddamn mouth shut?
No, Corrado, don't hit me!
I know what I'm gonna do. Yeah. He just smashed her face with the pie like a clown. And now she's crying with pie on her face.
Damn, that's fucked up. But hey,
Stupid fucking blabbermouth cunt!
hey, he told her.
Get your pencils and your crap and
She
let
said, I don't understand.
Don't be here tomorrow.
You're fired too.
Rana, don't leave. I love
It's so
you.
funny because there's like a big piece of crust stuck on her bottom lip. So she's like the fucking Tin Man talking to some shit. She looks like Groot. He smashed the key lime pie right in her
He
face.
fucking he
He was gonna
smashed.
sock her at first.
He mushed her fucking face in.
Pushed the pie in her face.
I know. No, like he grabbed her by the back of the head and like pushed the fucking plate in her.
The old slapstick comedy, this bitch.
Yeah. You there at the place? See in the house?
Yeah.
Fuck it. Walk away.
Fuck it. Walk away.
Fucking walk away. Don't do it. Fuck.
All right.
Leave it alone.
Yeah, no problem. Son of a bitch.
Lynn, we are here live as colleagues and neighbors were shocked to hear of charges brought against Donald Hauser, coach of the Verbum Day high school girls soccer team. Alerted by a student friend of the alleged victim, whose name cannot be revealed because of her age, police issued a warrant for Hauser's arrest this
Meadow went and made a report. Because Meadows is, you know, Tony drunk as fuck coming home. He's like, I didn't do nothing bad. I didn't hurt nobody.
Tony.
In my hometown.
Tony, Jesus.
Where I live.
You smell like Lord Calvert.
Who the fuck is Lord Calvert?
What the This is white people
Probably
reference.
somebody that's on the front of a liquor bottle.
We have a good time. We don't talk. We all get together and the kind of weather and we do the camel walk.
Pokemon cards.
Damn, it's a nice ass house.
What is with you tonight? Tony.
He took his Vicodin.
Oh, Jesus. Mixed with alcohol. Oh, Tony, that's wonderful. Happy trails. Yeah, let's get you to bed.
Camille. Camille. I didn't hurt nobody.
As Meadow watches on from the balcony of their upstairs balcony.
Cool, shrink. So the town's gonna go fucking bonus. Sopranos Spectacular. It's pretty fun. I think we're gonna do another one probably soon too. Probably gonna do another one soon.
How soon would you say?
Probably like an off. Like probably do next episode be something else, and then we'll do another one. Because we need to. We definitely need to do the Pine Barrens episode. That's a classic.
That is a
episode.
classic.
And we have to do the Vito episode.
Oh,
the
God.
story of Vito.
Do we really?
We have to do the story.
Do we really?
Yes. It's a mobster who they find out is gay.
But do we have to like watch it?
He's a fag.
And they find out.
The DVD.
Damn you.
Trans whatevers.
You know, we have to do that.
Trans whatevers.
We're gonna have to do that.
That shit's fucking.
We're gonna have to do,
Tony
we're gonna have to do
Sopranos.
the Vito episodes. We're gonna have to. Vito is a mobster who works with Tony, who they find out is gay. In two hilarious ways. He gets caught in two hilarious ways. Hilarious. I'll save it for that episode.
That's gonna be really interesting.
Yeah, so that's it. Sopranos Spectacular. I hope it was spectacular for you.